Good morning, girls. Now I'm going to teach you the 12th program, that is students registration form. How you're going to connect with the MySQL with PHP. Okay. So first of all, you need to visualize the registration form. Now, I'm not taking too much of fields here. First, you see the designing part here. Now you'll have a label box which displays name, and below after the label box you'll have an input box where you're going to type the name of the student. Okay. Then you have another label called email where you're going to type the email. Okay. Then you have a label called password where you're going to type password. So we are going to see only in the registration form, we are going to see three values: name, email, password, and we are going to have a submit button. Okay, whose value is register. So this is fully HTML, which is HTML coding, which is given inside form method post. Now you come to the PHP coding here. Okay. Now you see the PHP coding. What we are going to do is, see, in every program I have told you, first you need to establish connection. So you see here registering the user, MySQLi, where I represents the improved version of SQL, and it is given as a variable. So that's why we are using dollar symbol. Okay. So dollar symbol MySQLi is equal to new MySQLi, where local I'm giving the host as local host, user ID as root, and the password is empty. And here the database name is student. Okay, because it is student registration, right? So that's why I'm giving student. Let me give student DB. Student DB. Okay. Now after doing this, I'm going to insert the values. Okay. I've told you in my previous video itself, to insert the values you need to use this query statement, dollar $mysqli arrow mark query, where insert into should be in capitals, where see dollar $mysqli arrow mark query, open a round bracket, double quotes, insert into. Registration is the uh, table table name, so I'm just giving registration table, where I'm calling three values, three parameters, or three rows: name, email, and password. Values where it is retrieved, now it is retrieved from dollar name, dollar email, and dollar password. So this is clear, right, girls? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the name, email, and password. Then once I click register, it should give me the message registration successful. So this is the PHP codings. Now before that, you need to, like, when you submit, what happens, how it will give you registration successful, that is been explained here. If dollar of server, because you're going to submit to the server, so if the method request of method equal to post, then you need to get the name, email, and password. Now what is the purpose of trim? It reduces the unnecessary spaces, that it is removes the unnecessary spaces. So in name I'm giving trim post of name, it removes the unnecessary spaces in the name. Likewise for email, it reduces or removes the unnecessary spaces of email. Then password, the same way, trim post of password. Now I told you, like, method get and method post. Method get in PHP will be used for lesser number of information, that is to the server, but post will accept more number of information to the server. Now see, we have registered the user, we have created the post method for name, email, and password. Now how do we validate? Validate is required, right? Whether it is a valid email address or invalid email address. So if empty of dollar name, when you have or symbol that represent that name, email, and password, that is, this or symbol is for validating all the three variables: name, email, and password. That is, if all these three variables are empty, then that gives you a message all the fields are required. Else you are going to use filter. That is filter. What does the filter validate email do? It will check whether the given email is proper or not. If you do, if the email is improper, it will give you email message as invalid email format. So that is the purpose of filter underscore validate underscore email. Do you follow, girls? So not a filter underscore var of dollar email, comma, it uses the function filter underscore validate underscore email. This will check that whether the mail id what you have given is legal or not, or it is illegal. If it is not proper, it gives you invalid email format. Now come to the password. Password, I'm checking whether it is less than 8 characters. Okay, that is, it should be 8 characters long. It should be at least 8 characters long. It can be less than 8 characters, no problem, but it cannot be more than 8 characters. Okay, so this is what called validating the form detail. So I after completing this, save this file as studentreg.php. I'm saving this file as all files. Save. So you just remember while you're creating database, the database name is I've given here as studentdb, and the table name is registration table. Now immediately you click on the exam control panel. Exam control panel, if you see, if it is not there, you can go to your search button. You can see the exam control panel in your search button, or you can type it. Then you just go to view Apache, where there will be a button called start. Okay, since I have already in execution, it is showing you stop button. Then MySQL, again there will be a start button. Click on that, and then you go to the button called admin. Click on that. Okay, in this, now you're going to create a database. So you're going to create new database called studentdb. That is the database which I've created for this student registration. So database studentdb ut8mb4 underscore general ci. Let it be this version. So just give create. Now you give the table name as registration tbl. Now you need to have your name, email, password. Name, email, password. So 3 fields. Name, I'm giving varchar of 20. Email, varchar of 50. And password, varchar of, I'm giving the size as 8. Name, email, password. Okay, name, email, password. Okay, 1 minute. Not giving any. Okay, now just give save. Yes, so one table, registration table, has been created here. Now you just go to localhost, PHP programs. Here I have just given students registration. Here I am giving Aysha, aysha.a@jvscollege.edu.in. Password I have to give 8. So I'm just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Register. See, it shows you registration successful. Yes. Now you can also see that in the database. Just click on admin. Okay. See Aisha, aisha.a.jbscollege.edu.in. This is the password I've given. So you can also try with another email ID name Shazu Shazu. See, it shows because I've given small password, right? So it shows you password must be at least 8 characters long. So just give, I'm just giving password 8 registration. So now it shows you registration successful. Again, you go view it in the database. See, it shows you. You can see, right? Shazu at JBS College, which I've recently added. This is how the database works finally. Hope this video is helpful for you girls. Thank you.